if you were a young person entering the workforce today or entering the financial space today in 2025, what would you focus on? And from yourself, but as well, like for you as a senior member, what would you want somebody like that to focus on too?
Ooh, that's a good one. Um, I think curiosity is, if I can like boil it down to one word, I think that that would be the word that I would use. Being curious about markets, being curious around how different parts of an organization interact with each other and what the kind of big picture is. Being curious about hearing a problem and going, I have absolutely no idea what these people are talking about, but let me try to learn. I think that that really is kind of a differentiator nowadays. It's not just kind of taking things at face value, but questioning the status quo. Really, really digging in and getting your teeth into a problem and trying to be as impactful as possible. How can I make people's lives easier? What value am I providing to somebody? Just as myself.
Okay, that's interesting. So is that something that you think has changed over the years in that like are people becoming less curious, or is that something that you think that it's just like it should be a blanket requirement, or not requirement, but
Sure.
a blanket thing people should focus on?
Oh, that's a good one too. Do I think that people are becoming less curious? Look, I'm cautiously optimistic in kind of how I operate. So I don't know that people are getting less curious. I think that, again, we want to make sure that the tools that are out there are enhancing our lives versus taking away from things. So like, using AI to learn versus to just kind of replace, I think is important. So I think that curiosity is still out there, and the people who, really continue to lead with that tend to be successful. And, I certainly see it in our organization. That's how we've thoughtfully grown, and have bought in curious people. And, I'll give an example. Recently, we built a brand new product for best execution. And it was a bunch of people kind of coming together and saying, okay, well, this is sort of what's out in the market. How can we expand on this? How can we service the whole organization at large? So we're not just solving for the compliance side of things. Can we actually generate alpha for the trading side of the house? And we were able to do so successfully. And it's because we had a bunch of curious minds at the table who don't shy away from hard problems, but get excited by it.